Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Good as Gold number 46 on Wednesday, June 13th. I'm OrD, that's ORD. You can find me at all of these beautiful locations down below and on YouTube at OrD StarCraft. You can find all the VODs for previous games. Let's see, I'm just waiting on that loading screen to go away. A quick shout out to Zeke, our tournament sponsors. They're right up there in that corner. We have a ZVZ for you today. The loading screen is out of our way, and we can pretend to go into game, but instead, we'll have to add it. Nice production value we have there. Now everything's good. We are indeed in round one. However, very quickly, before we do our player introductions, we want to make sure that we have the correct names up. It is going to be Tonic Eagle, the red Zerg, who actually does not have a point just yet, and he's going up against another Zerg whose name is Question Mark, who also has 0 points. Considering this is a best of one, it would be kind of difficult for that to be anything different. Let's introduce, in the upper right hand corner of our screen, in the weird pink color, yes I said weird, it is Question Mark. And in the lower left-hand corner of our screen, wearing the red color of the swarm, it is Tonic Eagle. Also, very quickly, I'm going to glance over at the chat. Hi, chat. Can anyone tell me if the sound is okay for the in-game volumes when I click on the Overlord normally? Oh, we got the bump right through each other. Yes, scouting past most direct as possible in ZVZ, and why not? There's no real anti-air until that queen gets out. Looks like the spawning pool was intended to be put down, but it was delayed. I'm not positive why. Let's see. Probably because this drone got up here and saw that there was an extractor first and he could afford to delay the spawning pool for... Who is this? Who are we looking at? We're looking at pink and red. Oh, goodness. It's going to be difficult. It's perfect. Alright. Nice. Sound is outstanding. So, just looking at a lot of drones right now. We had a lot of discussion pre-tournament about MLG Anaheim last weekend. It was epic. Don't forget, this coming weekend there are many more epic things on the way. It is DreamHack Summer, in which EG's In Control, Jeff In Control Robinson, will be casting, and he'll also be staying over there in Europe doing other cool stuff, so be on the lookout for that. The spawning pool has completed for Tonic Eagle, who very quickly goes with a Roach Warren. Neither player expanding yet, and interestingly, in a ZVZ, we still don't have any Ling pressure. Now we just have the speed being started by Tonic Eagle. Back to awesome things happening this weekend. The GESL, nope, I'm not going to remember. Okay, but it is a tournament that's kind of piggybacking off MLG. It's in California. It's really probably going to be a lot of fun because it still has a lot of Koreans, a lot of high-level North American and some foreigners who are still here. Oh, I got the queen attacking Tonic Eagle's Overlord. I thought he may have been attacking his own, and that would have been curious indeed. I wonder, I have not seen this. Yeah, the Overlord is just dead with that range. Not very safe to leave it out there, so let's open up the Units Lost tab, and we see that 2 units have been killed, one of which was a worker, the other was the Overlord, and in come some Lings. Let's follow them inside. Just kidding. They're not going in. Why would they? They don't got nowhere to be. They come up here and they see that expansion is not down. They're confused. They meet a Roach and decide they don't want to take that engagement. A little bit of over-eager micro out of Tonic Eagle. Doesn't really take the pot shots that he very well could have against the Lings there. I'm pretty sure 4 Lings against 1 Roach. The Roach wins. Let's double check some math on that. We have a damage of 5 every 0.7 seconds versus a damage of 16 every 2 seconds. Alright, no, the 4 Lings I think would win. It's like a Zealot. You know, how if you micro it properly, you might actually not lose a single Ling, but more than likely you're going to lose 3. We have now a scout coming out of Tonic Eagle, who is oh wow, okay, that guy's not going anywhere, but the expansion is coming down for Tonic Eagle. It is pretty late. Let's open up that income tab and see that even though the expansion is down significantly longer for Question Mark, the resource collection rate is not really that much in his favor. It is a little bit. We also see no gas being mined whatsoever. Looks like a pretty much pure commitment to speedlings, and he's not taking a third. He's not droning up, so I think he just kind of wants to run in with a bunch of lings. And, ooh, against a Baneling Roach army, that's just not going to work very well. Actually, looks like we only have one Roach on the field, unless I missed some dying. Here we go. Big engagement. A Baneling goes off. Pretty decent hit. Damages a lot of Tonic Eagle's own Zerglings, but Question Mark loses enough that he decides he needs to run away. Checking out our supplies, we have a 35, 37 now to 46, about a 10 differences, but what's been wavering at. We have only the one queen so far for Tonic Eagle, who has no saturation. Meanwhile, oh, I think we may only have one queen. No, we have two. It's just one of them has failed to make the journey down. Okay, no, we have three. So, okay. Now we have Spine Crawlers going down. Interestingly enough, that Baneling was not that amazing. Really, right now, Question Mark could just be taking his third. He doesn't need to be protecting himself, but no, not really surprised that he's a bit nervous. This is a tournament. He was very eager to participate, and he was actually, the reason I cast him is because he had a great attitude, and he's really good influence on everyone else. We don't like to see BM in chat rooms, ever. Good as Gold is supposed to be a positive experience where you don't have to worry about dealing with all the trolls and tropes online. So there are still a few, but we managed to kick them out pretty quickly and efficiently. So if you're one of those, don't you dare. Don't you dare. We'll find you. And so it looks like we're going to enter into a mid-game stalemate here, as neither player is really droning like at all. We have a macro, no, never mind, that's a lair being laid down, and double Evo chamber and a Roach Warren. That's a lot to produce off of just two base when you're Zerg. Let's open up the units tab, take a quick look, and we have 47 drones to 29. Wow, that's really going to swing in Question Mark's favor unless Tonic Eagle hits a timing attack, which he might decide to do. He did definitely still manage to have a lot of Banelings. Right now, I don't understand. He's not making any more drones. Definitely has pretty solid saturation at his main to include gas. Probably could have a few more drones there since he is mining gas. No, he's not really saturated at all as expansion. Question Mark definitely is. He, again, could be setting up that third. Could be, I think, actually, let's open units 46. No, okay, so he's pretty much spot on. He doesn't need to produce any more for the moment. I think, again, he may be pushed a little to his limit. But no, it looks like he's just going to go with the macro hatch and then produce a lot of units out of that. And Tonic Eagle's window is dwindling. He is supply blocks now. He's got two overlords on the way, but he is going to rack up a bit of minerals. And actually, we see Question Mark really skyrocketing with those minerals. Does he have a queen prepared for this macro hatch? He did have one. It's spreading some creep, which is a good idea to connect your own bases, but in a ZVZ, expanding creep across the map, never really the best choice. I'm a little surprised neither of these players decided to go one base Muta or something like that, considering they saw, oh, the Hydralisk's den is down. Never mind, what am I talking about? But let's see, is our player aware of that? No, actually, he's got no information at all. He does know that Banelings and Roaches are available as he ran into that army. Going back to the Everyone cam, we do see the third finally is going down for Question Mark. And Tonic Eagle is ahead in supply, but is again supply blocked and working right now on that Overlord. Where is it? There it is. The Spire is almost completed for Question Mark. Let's find out what he wants to do with it. Is he gonna upgrade to a hive? No, I don't think so. That would be kind of greedy if he did, but judging by the pacificity, oh my god, the passiveness of Tonic Eagle, he definitely, Question Mark that is, could probably get away with double upgrades and just going Greater Spire Hive like right now, and just have Brood Lords at a ridiculously early, say, 16-minute mark, and I think Tonic Eagle would be okay with letting him do it. Finally get a little bit of aggression out of him. That's good to see. Going to push forward, run right onto the creep, and now Question Mark is aware. Ooh, he could have lost that queen, but unnecessarily the Lings run all the way in. Looks like Tonic Eagle just didn't want them. Whoa, we were following his cam there, and we hopped right back over after they all died. The Mutas, I'm not sure if they were revealed. They showed up to that fight just ever so slightly late. We have no more queens being produced. There is an Evo chamber down. There's no spore crawlers going down. So I'm a little concerned because right now it looks like Tonic Eagle just has... Is he building Hydras? Okay, he's building Hydras. GLaDOS opponent never reported. Here come the mutas. We're going to follow them across the map. Okay, Control Shift F. There we go. And then we can reply to him and say, okay, please tell Ambush, and he will advance you. And then we can come over here and get off of that follow, because those mutas doing boring stuff. Whoa, now we got a few Spore Crawlers going down. Looks like we may have finally had an idea that this attack was incoming. And what am I doing over here? Let's make myself busy while we're casting the game. Boom. Okay, now finally Tonic Eagle moving out. However, the army of question mark was moving out too. He's got very few drones up here. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. The army for question mark is a lot bigger, but Tonic Eagle has Banelings. And Banelings, when used like that, don't do a whole lot. Okay, question mark with some great micro there. Tonic Eagle just kind of running into the army and not doing much behind that. Now he was producing a bunch of roaches, but then it looks like he made canceled that. Oh no, never mind, they popped. And now we got another engagement here. Great position by Tonic Eagle to engage for just a moment. Now he needs to run away. Again, though, the Hydra's really adding a lot of great DPS. However, this is a terrible angle to be engaging from. Luckily, the Hydras do have a pretty decent range. However, I don't see Tonic Eagle winning this fight at all. Not quite sure why he took it. Oh, no, he's adding more into... No, no, no. Rally. Rally back here. Rally back here. Take advantage of your high ground. Or just do that. We got some splitting going on. We got the target fire out of question mark. Let's check these upgrades. We got 1-2 upgrades versus 0-2. That was the difference. I was a little confused how question mark was winning that fight. It was all in the upgrades. The Hydras get a few pot shots off, but really this Roach Hydra composition for Tonic Eagle is not going to work out too well for him. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of roaches. I would love to see him make a hive behind it. Just you know, because he well, I guess he doesn't have quite enough of a bank to do that, but he could expand to a 4th location. Looks like he's going to take out the rocks. A great decision. And really, after these mutas pop... Oh, Tonic Eagle says, GG, well played. I was looking forward to seeing a whole flow of mutas across the map, and then a whole nother flow of Zerglings to finish it up. That whole swarm effect that Zerg can do is a lot of fun. Game number 1, round 1, goes to the Pink Zerg question mark. Please tune into the next VOD for a game from round number 2 of Goose Gold number 46.